Centuries ago, people walking along beaches and riverbeds started finding strange triangular stones. They were huge, some as big as a human hand, with sharp serrated edges. At first, nobody knew what they were. Some thought they were petrified tongues. Others thought they'd fallen from the sky. But as more of these giant teeth kept turning up, all over the world, one impossible question started to form. What animal on Earth has teeth this big? Here's the thing. Nothing alive today does. Not a great white, not a killer whale. Nothing. These teeth belong to something bigger than any predator known to science. Something that once ruled every ocean on the planet, and then disappeared without a trace. Today, we're going to piece together exactly what that creature was, how big it really got, and the surprising reason it doesn't exist anymore. This is the true story of the Megalodon, and why its own strength is what killed it. Here's the first twist. We don't actually have a single Megalodon skeleton. Why? Sharks aren't like dinosaurs. Their skeletons are made of cartilage, the same soft, bendy stuff as your ears and nose. When a shark dies, that cartilage just rots away. The only thing tough enough to survive millions of years underground? Teeth. And Megalodon had a lot of them. One shark could go through around 40,000 teeth in its lifetime, constantly growing new ones to replace the old. That's why, even today, its teeth turn up on beaches and seafloors all over the planet. By collecting thousands of these giant, palm-sized teeth, scientists pieced together just how big this animal really was. The estimate? Up to 24 meters long, nearly 80 feet. That's longer than a bowling lane. And its bite? Roughly 180,000 newtons of force, enough to snap through a whale's ribcage and disable it instantly. This wasn't just a big shark. It was a bone-crushing machine. For decades, every movie, every museum model, every toy showed Megalodon the same way. Basically, a great white shark, just scaled up, big and stocky. Turns out, scientists think that's completely wrong. Here's the real story. Megalodon and the great white aren't parent and child. They're more like distant cousins. Millions of years ago, they both came from the same ancestor. Then their paths split. One branch became the Odontodontidae family, chasing pure size and brute strength. This became Megalodon. The other branch became the Lamnidae family, trading size for speed and agility. This became the great white. And here's the twist. A 2025 study looked closely at Megalodon's vertebrae, its backbone, and found the body shape was probably nothing like a great white at all. Instead, Megalodon was likely long, slender, and streamlined, built more like a modern mako or lemon shark. Not a bulky brawler, but a smooth, efficient cruiser, gliding through warm, shallow coastal waters, conserving energy while it hunted. So forget the giant great white image. Picture something longer, sleeker, and quietly more efficient. Here's where the story turns tragic. Being massive made Megalodon the undisputed king of the ocean. But it also came with a brutal price tag. Scientists believe Megalodon was warm-blooded, meaning, unlike most sharks, it burned energy constantly just to keep its body warm. To fuel that, it needed to eat an estimated 100,000 calories every single day. That's roughly the same as eating 2 elephants a day, every day, for its entire life. As long as the ocean stayed warm and full of food, that wasn't a problem. But then the planet started to change. Around 5 to 6 million years ago, during the Pliocene epoch, Earth's climate began to cool. the warm, shallow coastal seas Megalodon depended on started shrinking. Its hunting grounds, its entire pantry, were disappearing. And the prey wasn't just vanishing, it was evolving. Early whales made a game-changing shift. Instead of hunting individual prey like seals or fish, some evolved baleen, comb-like structures that let them filter feed, gulping enormous amounts of tiny krill and plankton in a single mouthful. This one change was huge. It meant these whales could grow much bigger without needing to chase anything down, move into colder, deeper waters, territory too cold for a warm-water giant like Megalodon to follow. So picture the scene. Megalodon's favorite prey is getting faster, smarter, and moving somewhere it simply cannot go. Meanwhile, its own body needs 2 elephants' worth of food every single day just to survive. It's a losing equation. While Megalodon struggled, its smaller cousin was thriving. The ancestors of the great white were faster, more agile, and needed far less food. As the oceans cooled, they adapted easily, chasing down the smaller, quicker marine mammals that Megalodon simply couldn't catch anymore. It's one of nature's great ironies. The shark that gave up size for speed outlived the shark that ruled through size alone. Around 3.6 million years ago, the Megalodon went extinct. Now, you've probably seen the theory online. What if Megalodon is still alive, hiding in the deepest part of the ocean? It makes for a great movie, but here's why it doesn't hold up. First, there's simply not enough food. Modern oceans don't have the concentrated food sources a Megalodon would need. We're already overfishing our oceans as it is. A living Megalodon population would starve almost immediately. Second, there's zero physical evidence. Remember, a single Megalodon produced roughly 40,000 teeth in its lifetime. If they were still out there, we'd expect to find fresh teeth, not million-year-old fossils. We'd see unexplained bite marks on modern whales. We'd find some kind of biological trace. Instead, every single Megalodon tooth ever discovered is a fossil, millions of years old. Nothing fresh, nothing modern, nothing alive. The evidence doesn't just suggest Megalodon is extinct, it confirms it. Here's the most fascinating part of this whole story. Megalodon's extinction didn't just end something, it created something. For millions of years, Megalodon had acted like a ceiling on the ocean, hunting anything that got too big or too successful. But once that ceiling was gone, baleen whales were finally free. With their main predator gone and their filter feeding strategy already working, these whales kept growing, and growing, and growing. Today, their descendants include the blue whale, the largest animal to ever exist on planet Earth, reaching lengths of up to 30 meters. So the next time you look at a blue whale, remember, it exists partly because a smaller, faster shark outcompeted the biggest predator the ocean had ever seen. Megalodon wasn't beaten by a bigger monster. It was beaten by change. A cooling planet, a shrinking buffet, and prey that got smart enough to swim away. Its size made it a legend, and its size is exactly what erased it from the ocean forever. If you want more deep dives into the creatures that used to rule our oceans, hit subscribe, because this one's just the beginning.